And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy III. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And when we left off, we were getting some money, buying some gear. I believe everybody's got pretty much all that can be bought at this point. Definitely not cheaping out those robes. I can't do anything about that right now. Alright, so let's move. Strangely enough, we can do what that kid asked us to do. We just take a trip around the world. It's not going to result in anything special, so don't get your hopes up. But it's fun to do. To enjoy some Chocobo music. But the first game that I believe officially had Chocobos in it, or was it the second one? It might have been the second one. Whatever. I know this one officially has the first summoning job in it, which in this game it's kind of meh. You'll notice that a lot in this game. There's a lot of new ideas, but they're not very well fleshed out. So back we come. Like I said, this isn't going to really, I don't think, amount to almost anything, if I'm not mistaken. Wait around, here's your prize. Some gnomish bread. Like I said, it's a piece of crap. But we can say we did it, right? 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 Oh God, why? Okay. So we need to move along. Ignore that for now. All kinds of cool stuff. No! What have I done? Okay. Well, we're not too far from where we need to be anyway. I did not mean to eject myself from the Chocobo. Well, pretty much what we need to do is go back to the ship. Which we're almost to the ship anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. Keeping out of the desert, of course. Because most of these enemies are pushovers. They were pushovers even before we leveled up. And that's where we're headed. There we go. That's really what I wanted him doing. Frickin' sweet! And now we are in Castle Argus. Alright, let's fight these motherfuckers. Oh, wait. Well, that's strange. There doesn't seem to really be anybody here. There's a plot afoot. Clearly. There's a door there, then there's this door here. Nice. So clearly there's something foul. Tranquilizer. Oh man, we're gonna get a high. I believe. No. Oh, duh. Sitting here going, I know there's a way to get over there. Get loaded up. Tons of cash. Now, some of you might be saying, but you're getting all this money now. Why did you need to grind that other cash? Sometimes you know you're going to be spending a crap ton of money later, right? Not going to just spend a crap ton of money now. So we don't have the means to go in there yet. Okay, the doors are locked. Now, usually there's an item we could use to get in there. But I'm afraid we don't really have any. Sort items here. Yeah, we don't really have the items that we need. You either can open these with magic keys or with something else, and we don't have either of those things yet, so we'll have to come back here later. I don't want to tell you what the other thing is, because that would give something away, but then again, you guys probably, some of you might already know what I need in place. But again, not much we can do, so we're just going to have to deal with that for now. Yeah, there's just nothing more we can do. Kill him. Sweet. This is Golgan Gulch. You should know what we Golgans are born sightless. However, we make up for our lack of vision with a sixth sense. Some of our kind can you see the future. I can see the future! We serve the wind crystal, a source of light, and that whose power has been bestowed upon you. Henceforth, you must go to the crystal of fire, earth, and water, and earth. They will grant you greater powers than you already possess. You don't say. The great earthquake was only the beginning. The tremors tore the land asunder. The crystals, sources of the world's light, were swallowed into the depths as monsters emerged from the chasms now scarring the earth. Yet that was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come. I see the future of both light and darkness, but this is by no means set in stone. The living woods, the sentient forest calls to you. Okay. I can see the future of both light and darkness, but this is by no means set in stone. We stay sequestered away in this gulch, for those who know the future should not dare influence fate. When crimson flame threatens the tower's destruction, he who alters fate's course will awaken to his destiny. As the fire crystal's power is centered on the island of the dwarves. The earth's power sealed away the other three sources of light. The earth crystal may have been sealed in a similar fashion. The more you know. I've been expecting you. Take this spell and use it to enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Your destiny awaits you there, Dash. And we received Hold! A debatable spell. So there's Toad. Alright, and then we need to head north, just as they said. And of course we're going to use this, because the enemies here aren't doing much for us, so there's no point in fiddling around with it, right? Now... As for that tower... You just really sail the rest of the way there. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, he hit me too. Why are they constantly hitting me? Quick. Alright. I just like being close to where we need to be. And in we go. A ribbit to you two, because, so we fight the Petite Mage. Which, hence why we have, delicious, echo herbs in our inventory. You'll notice that Tallywhacker actually did some good damage. There must be something to it, you would think. Okay, so we have to become frogs first. A condition worse than Mini in its own way, but... we can transform back. Welcome to the Tower of Owen. I hope you like it here, for it shall be your final resting place. This place looks familiar. Maybe. And same loadout. And he's down. Got a Maiden's Kiss, which recovers the frog status. Again, we'll just power our way through. Now, some of you might say, well, that's because you're stronger in level. We'd be mostly having the same kind of luck, to be fair. Hee hee hee. Wait, I remember. I'm an ancient. You're a dipshit? We get the weapon Trifing, which I believe is a weapon that our current characters cannot use. I believe it's a red mage weapon, I want to say. So, not gonna worry about it. For obvious reasons. Your soul shall wander these sodden halls forever. I remember now, there's a hidden switch on the 5th floor. It's on the 8th section of the wall from the left. Ta-da! Simple enough. Another Maiden's Kiss. And he's down. Echo herbs and bomb fragments, which are always good. Oh, there's a chest over there. We'll get that too. Echo herbs. Nice. I believe we can upgrade this. Power of lightning, power of fire. I like the sound of all of that. Until we fight things that are resistant to fire, of course. Flame mail, which we should already have, yes. And Zeus's wrath. And we kill him like this. We're about to level here, so let's just pick one more fight before we go up to the next floor. There we go. Let's do this. I, Medusa, will destroy this tower in the name of Zande. The continent will plummet from its place in the skies. Hee 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 hee. You will not interfere. Now die! Oh, I'm gonna interfere. Oh, Jesus, I didn't even notice that. Okay, and then we'll just hit him with Thundara. Not gonna do... it's enough. But that's what I'm talking about. And really, that's the only attack that Medusa has that's scary, is being turned to stone. And we don't even have to worry about that. Sweet. The flames lick and flare wildly. An explosion looks imminent. No, don't go near it. I remember now. I'm one of the remaining ancients, the watchman of this tower. I was only supposed to awaken if something happened to the tower, but I was asleep for so long my memories were scrambled when I woke up. I forgot my purpose. This doesn't look good. I think I know how to stabilize the flames, but I can only do it from inside the reactor. I have no choice. This tower is the only thing keeping the continent afloat. If it blows, we fall right out of the sky. This is farewell. Thanks for all your help. Desh, stop! You'll die! This is my destiny. Fuckstick, jacktard, dildo, tallywhacker. Don't worry, once I repair the furnace, the whirlpool should stop as well. Then you can search for the Dwarven Island. That's where you'll find the fire crystal. Once I'm in, I'll warp you all outside. It's been a blast, literally. Now then, here I go. I'm on fire! No! And thus, he made Boom Boom. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's go heal, which we can do at the castle. I don't know why I'm doing this. Because I'm going to set it on auto attack, that's why. That's okay. It really doesn't matter, because we're going to go heal up. So up we go. I don't know, just, you know, just to point out, I know I keep using the revive pools. I just, personally, it's a habit. It's just habitual. Anytime you can full heal, regardless of whether you need it or not, that's just what I tend to do. I can't justify it by any stretch of the imagination. I can't justify why I do it. It's just a habit. So, yeah. Okay, so there's a couple different places, 2 different places we can go. We're going to go this way. Now, we saw this when we were kind of touring around the overworld. Was a town that was kind of walled off. We're going to head to that town first. Because we can really, I believe, we can get some really good magic there. So, who doesn't want good magic, right? As you can see, the overworld monsters of the ocean have gotten a little bit stronger, so you'd be a little weary of that. Nice. And we come to Gishal. First time I think this term is used, which is the name of a town, a farming town, with lots of magic. So there's lots of stuff to buy here. Of course, we're going to be buying Blizzaga. We're going to buy... let's see. Shade, Break, Silence. Don't really need Confuse. This is really good. So let's grab this too. And that's pretty much... And then when I say this is really good, it's only useful in, like, one area of the game. But it's... You can get it now, may as well. So let's see here. We got... How much space do we have for level 3? 2. And level 4. Here you go, Dildo. And Libra are actually... Libra. Let's do Teleport and Silence. Blizzaga. Break. There we go. We're not done here yet. There's still a handful of other things we want to look at doing. Dance for me. Giggity goo, giggity goo. Oh God. Never need really more than that. Don't care about that. Okay, so the fat choke, it's all the fat chocobo stuff. In the original games, there were inventory limitations. You can use the fat chocobos, in a sense, as a storage. Can't just trace all over my prized veggies. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it anyway, just to fuck with you, bro. Okay, let's keep moving, because there's something more important to look at. which, hold on really quick. Not mistaken. There. And we get the shuriken. Alright, let's take a look here. So magic keys. Grab a pretty beastly amount of these. And there's a reason for it. It's not a good reason, but there's a reason for it. And pretty much I want to say there's not much else in town to do, so we can leave. And pretty much now what we gotta do is head all the way back to the castle. Which again is not much of a big deal, because we've gotta heal. Well, we can heal anyway for free there. But it allows us to unlock those 2 towers that we could not get into at the castle and loot all that good stuff. And then we'll continue going forward. But you'll notice we burnt through most of our money just there. So, like I said, there's a reason we grinded for the money that we grinded for. We would have had to grind for all that money, too. So, I know it sounds strange to point that out, but it is something that's worth pointing out. You notice I'm hoarding a lot of gear, and there is a strong reason for a lot of that. Take that, water horse thingies. Let's go heal first. Nope. I'm gonna try to break that habit, guys. I really am. Okay. This room. No. Just because. I should put the magic keys up higher. Open sesame. Ice helm. Boom. Book of Fire, Book of Light, Ice Arrows, Scholar Robe, Book of Ice, Fire Arrow now. That's even better. Raising intellect and spirit, which we kind of want for offensive magic purposes. So let's do that. Probably should end up on the white wizard, but whatever. We're good. $7 grand, huh? I think we'll be okay. Alright, so let's head north and over. Past the killifish. Sweet. And we want to head this way. There's Boom Shakalaka. Gosh darn it. Oh my god, why am I having such a problem right now? Lolly-ho, lolly-ho. We're talking about like lollies and hoes put together. You know what? I don't need to continue that theory. Alright, let's go into the armor shop, because that's really going to have anything of any value. Now, you'll notice it's weaker than the fire armor. Right, but if we go here, it's resistant to flame. So we're going to buy one of these. We're not going to buy the shield. We're going to buy one of those, and we're good on, I think, everything else. We don't use shields, so there's no point in buying that right at this moment. Let's look at weapons really quick. I don't think there's really anything too interesting here other than these guys, which this is a weapon for red mages, I believe. We have both of these, actually, already. We don't... I mean, this allows us to double up, but we're not going to probably ever need to do that. And... yeah, we're good. So, we... oh, well, wait a minute. Tonfa. How is the Tonfa better at attack? Oh, we could double equipped on 2 hands. We're not doing that. We're not buying 2 of those either. Okay, so nothing there. Oh. Let's see if there's any items we want to restock on. I don't think so, except maybe the mallet and some potions. There we go. We're good on everything else. Let's heal. So we'll get our HP and all that stuff. The horrible villain Gutsko took one of our horns of ice. He ran off to the subterranean lake, but dwarves don't float. How are we supposed to get our treasure back? Horrible villain Gutsko took one of our horns of ice. He ran off to the subterranean lake, but dwarves don't float. How are we supposed to get our treasure back? So that's pretty much what's going on here, is they're not quite sure what to do. However, fortunately for me, I know what to do. And we will be tackling another kind of dungeony kind of area. Not a big deal, but, you know, we'll do what we can to help these guys out. So let's get it done. Okay, so obviously we know how to do this. We're going to use Dildo here. Dildo's going to toad us up. And in we go. And then we will undo these shenanigans here. Use ice staff down here. Gold needle. Here. Zeus's Wrath. Another Zeus's Wrath. Nice. We head over here. Just making our way through. And before we pick a fight, you know, we'll use our low tier magic because we have lots of MP. Stay back, get away from the horn if you want to keep living. Blah, 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 blah. We're fine. Just for laughs. I don't think it'll work, but give it a try. And let's do that. Get some. Okay. We're not gonna waste time then. Let's just go right to it. Do a couple of that. That is this. I'm on fire! And he's down. And we get the horn o' ice. Well, that's strange. What could this be? No, sir, I don't like it. Let's head this way. I could teleport, but again, money, XP, those things being very important, things that we want to make sure we get, right? Because we're going to have some big events coming up, so being as beefed up as possible, with as much money as possible, too, to afford whatever we want, is going to be a big deal. And a lot of these mechanics that I'm complaining about now will happen much later in the game, where you're always kind of short on cash. You're going to be clearly having to change and maneuver things around a bit, inventory-wise, spell-wise. So, making sure you have plenty of cash is a big deal. You're also going to be leveling up a lot, in a sense, when you do it this way, instead of just teleporting. Now, will I teleport out of much larger dungeons? Yeah. These tiny little dungeons, it's not necessary. It really isn't. There we go. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. Oh, so that's what the invisible barrier looks like. It's our horn. You're the best. Now put it back where it belongs, please. Hang on, I'll take down the ward. Lolly holly. Holy lolly. Lolly bolly holy golly. You can get through now. Just leave the horn on the altar. Just put her down. Just put her down. Oops. How, you fools didn't even notice me hiding in your shadows. Now both horns are mine for the taking. Ah! Of course. With both horns of ice in my possession, I can extinguish any flame. The tunnel of the crystal poses no obstacle to me now. The power of the fire crystal will belong to me, Gutsko the Great. It's mine, all mine! Well, crap baskets. That just happened. Alright, well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Can't really deal with that yet. So now we gotta go get this fool, which is a thing in and of itself. And thus we now gotta chase after Gutsko the goofball and get those horns back. So things are not boding too well for us, but It is what it is. So anyway, that's it for this episode. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ActarSeries for more live gaming action. When we come back, we will be giving Gutsgo exactly the punishment he deserves. We also should probably equip the ice armor at this point. Alright, so anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.